Hey Gillikins, what's kickins? Last month I did a little channel update thing where I talked about July, and because we're now in another new month, I thought I'd do another channel update type thing, except this time we can talk about August, because that's the month that comes after July and would make the most sense. Anywhozle, in the background is just random footage of myself playing on Pokémon Showdown, Pokemon Battle Simulator, and I'm not very good at it, but I thought I'd try and put in my Pokemon X team from my Pokemon X playthrough and just see how well I can do. Feel free to point out any mistakes I make in the comments, although I'm sure some of you will incessantly do that anyway. Now, as for the actual stuff going on in this month, first of all, let's talk about my Minecraft series. In the last month's channel update, I showed off half of the spaceship, and I said that Beyond Mushby would hopefully launch in July, but obviously we kind of missed that date, and there's been a few issues with that. I had actually finished building the entire ship, and I had decorated the inside, and it looked amazing, and it was super cool, and I was really happy with it, and I was proud of it, and we were all ready to start recording, but then suddenly, either completely randomly for no particular reason, or after an update to the mods in the mod pack, the entire ship is now, for some reason, incredibly laggy, and everyone that sets foot on it just gets like 1 or 2 frames per second, which is actually really quite annoying and makes it quite hard to record with. The update probably messed up some super cool thing that I built, and now I probably have to delete the whole thing. So that's great. Anyway, the server admin is trying to figure out the cause of the problem, and hopefully that gets sorted soon and I don't have to start all over again. I really hope it's just like one block that can just be removed, but at the moment we can't really find what the problem is. Anyway, I'm really itching to start recording this series. Like, I got the whole thing planned out and I want to get it out to you guys, but lots of stuff just seems to keep stopping me. Another one of the things that stopped me is the month of July as a whole. And if you've been watching me for over a year or checking out my tweets lately, you'll know that July is kind of a difficult month for me because I get super depressed for personal reasons, and basically I struggle to do much of anything, which kind of sucks. Last year I pretty much did no videos for the entire months of July and August, which also sucked, but at least I've been able to do a bit better this year because, like, not every day last month had a video in it, but and it wasn't as good as June was, because June was amazing, but the majority of days went okay, so I'm happy with my progress there, and it was better than nothing. Fiona also works a summer job in July too, which basically means I very rarely get to talk to her, and she's not at her home very often because she's out working like a million miles away, which has also left me feeling kind of lonely and depressed too. But she'll get back soon, hopefully, somewhere in August, and then we can record more Vlogasheck stuff together and hopefully get a big batch of Minecraft recorded all at once, because the spaceship will definitely be fixed by then, and then everything will definitely be awesome. Now, as for the actual content, like the videos, the video games this month, August sucks. Lots of people I've spoken to say that this August is a pretty dry month in terms of new games coming out and stuff. There's not a lot to cover really, and all the super big double A battery titles don't really come out until like September and October and November. There's nothing really out this month. So you'll notice I've mostly just been doing one-off videos on stuff like Freedom Planet and Shantae, because obviously I still need to get videos out, but I don't really want to make those into full series. I have started one little series though. I did that on Consortium, which some of you guys seem to enjoy, and if you're not liking that, then I at least suggest sticking with it until episode 3, because something really cool happens in episode 3 and it basically turns into a murder mystery. That's when the story basically really kicks in and it gets really interesting, and it's a pretty short game anyway. It's only like 5 hours long, so hopefully I can finish that and we figure out who the real Bishop 6 is, or we just kind of wander around the spaceship for another 5 hours getting completely lost. Whatever! I just figured I'd find lots of space games to cover, just to kind of tie in and hype up the whole Minecraft series being in space, and also to fill those content gaps. So you might see a few videos on other space games, things maybe like Faster Than Light, or Spore, or maybe even Starbound with Fiona. That'd be cool. Just things to do with space, basically. I just really love space and space related games, and it just seemed an appropriate time to do all that and tie it all together, so look forward to space things. As for Vlogasheck content with Fiona, Well, we might also try out some Minecraft adventure maps and maybe some like other Minecraft stuff, like survival games or what. I don't really know what Minecraft stuff exists or what the possibilities are, but maybe we'll find Minecraft things and then we can kind of just practice doing Minecraft stuff. Or not, we might not as well, whatever. But there's a few other co-op games we can still do. There's lots of games we still want to try out that we haven't done yet. So look forward to V-Zone stuff too this month, hopefully, if Fiona gets back in time. And once Fiona is back, I'm probably going to be taking like a week's break or something later this month. And I'll just go to her place and just catch up and just hug her non-stop basically for a whole week because I really miss her. But if we've been able to start recording Minecraft Beyond Mushby by then, or anything else really, we'll hopefully have lots of videos to release during the break and you probably won't even notice that I'm gone. So that's good. So yeah, August is basically all about space and Fiona in space, I guess. We're just kind of twiddling our thumbs right now, waiting to actually be able to do Minecraft. And then I'm also going to do random space games, like I said, until all the new stuff comes out later this year. So there's lots of stuff coming out later this year that I really want to do. Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is super awesome. I love Smash Brothers. I used to play that all the time on the GameCube and all the time on the Wii. Not so much on the Wii, that one wasn't as good, but all the time on the GameCube. And I'm really looking forward to the 3DS version coming out and then later the Wii U version too. We'll definitely be doing that with Fiona. It'll be great. And then there's also other cool games coming out. The new Pokemon games, the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. I think I'm going to do those. And just other big titles like The Sims 4 is coming out. I can do kind of a Tomodachi Life thing with that maybe. The new Borderlands game. I really love Borderlands. And this Borderlands game is in space, sort of, on a moon. So that would also double as another space game. It's a bonus. And what else? So we're still doing Tomodachi Life, and that's basically going to carry on for as long as I can manage to do it, really. You guys keep wanting more and more of that, and obviously I want to do more, because it's one of my most successful series ever. Like, the views have hardly dropped off lately. Like, every single episode for like the past 10 has all been like 60,000 views. It's ridiculous. I've never had something that cool. But I'm really starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel on what I can cover in that game, really. I can do like little 2-minute things whenever there's a new Me News broadcast and other stuff like that, but I'm having a hard time filling up like a whole 15 minutes unless there's something big happening, like another wedding or a baby or something. But that's at least going to carry on for a couple more episodes, because we need to get these Zoey and Fiona me's into space. See? Hey, another space-themed game. It's all connected. Space! I love Space Me. Space! So, that's pretty much it for the games. If you want to see more Pokémon Showdown stuff, like what's going on in the background here that I'm probably sucking at, then let me know. And maybe we can try and build a team for Fiona and like battle together or something. Or maybe even other YOGSCAST members. I'm really looking forward to the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. I think I will cover one of those. I don't know which one yet. Probably Ruby. I think I played Emerald the most. Actually, Emerald, out of all of the Pokemon games, Emerald is probably the one that I put the most hours into. Like at least 1,000 hours into Emerald. So I definitely want to do one of those remakes. It's my favourite generation. And hopefully it will just go a lot more quicker than the Pokemon X playthrough, which kind of lasted for 6 months. Anyway, I really love Pokemon, if that wasn't obvious. Pokemon! As for other stuff, today a new t-shirt is launching on gametee.co.uk. That's Game T, GAMETEE, as in t-shirt.co.uk. They do super cool game related merchandise and stuff, and they also do things for a whole bunch of YouTubers, which includes myself. So check out gametee.co.uk, look at my cool new t-shirt, and I think you can buy other stuff related to me too, if they're not sold out, like mugs and badges and posters and stuff. And the girls that run gametee, they are really super duper nice, and they help me out a little bit with my anxiety. They help me sign a bunch of posters and then help me send them out to you guys. So there's like 100 of you that have signed autographed posters of me, which is really cool and wouldn't have been something I could have done by myself. So it was really difficult for me to do, but they were really nice and really awesome. So it'd be great if you guys could just help them out too, like return the favour or whatever. I actually really hope one day I can make it to some kind of Comic-Con or other convention that they're at and just kind of see them there and give them a great big hug. Oh, it's another thing actually. Some of the YOGSCAST are going to be at Insomnia this month, I think. And I'm not going to that. That's scary. But I really do want to be able to do stuff like that eventually. Probably not this year. But at some point, maybe next year, my next goal, kind of, in moving forward with battling my anxiety, is to one day, hopefully, go to a convention like that. Even if only for like one of the days. And just meet you guys and give you all a great big hug. Anyway, that pretty much covers the whole month of August, and lots of stuff in the future too for some reason. It's going to be a slightly slow month at first, where we just find stuff to do and just carry on with Consortium and Tomodachi. But once the spaceship has hopefully been fixed and we can actually do Minecraft, things are really going to launch off. Blast off. Because we're going to be in a spaceship. It's going to take off. Take off would have made the most sense. Things are really going to take off. Yeah, thanks for watching and supporting me. You are all totally 200% awesome, which is a lot of percent. Okay, thanks, love you, bye.